Okay, so hey, what's up, guys? This is me, your friend, Krs and Drs with Krs, back with another video of Krs and Drs Talk. And in this video, we are going to talk about the budget 5G processors. And this is a kind of a crucial type of topic and also kind of a sensitive topic too. And in a way, I'm not targeting or we are not targeting any of the brand in a way of example. So that's a quick note. And so without any further ado, let's quickly get started.
Started. Yes.
So let's talk about the kind of my favorite processor, but I also hate this processor a lot. It's MediaTek's Dimensity 700. See, this processor when it was introduced, it was good, but in current latest examples, I have seen that it has fallen down.
See, when the processor is coming, they are trying to give their best as they can. Many processor doesn't do that thing, but as the MediaTek is processing and doing their way next to compete with the Snapdragon, they are trying to giving their best. And when 700 come, it was the best processor. But what happens? The technology at that time is known by the best, but after for the future, you have to update something better.
But by the time passed, there was also a good processor which came up from the MediaTek. Dimensity 700 series was at that same time. The 800 was also announced, and in part of 800, I believe the 810 was the kind of the really successful. And I have seen a lot of smartphones coming with the 810, but that guys were having a kind of a
If you
limitation.
compare with the 8 series or 7 series, then we can say 7 is now more working as compared to the 8 because see, 8 series has the great reputation, and 8 series is also now getting old as compared to 7, but it is
Yes,
happening that
exactly.
8 series is standing between the middle, while the 7 series has the advantage that if you are giving this processor, you can decrease the price of your phone, and it is around maybe you will get 11 12,000 INR. It is also the great
Yes.
thing, and also not known, but Samsung is using the Dimensity for this thing only. I think the one processor used by Samsung is only 700, if I know.
Yes, the latest phone only the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G was having this processor, and
Yes.
yeah, you are definitely true because I have seen the Lava Agni came in a price of introductory price of 9,999 INR, and it was kind of a steal and deal to grab it. It was really nice. So by the time you can even get the Dimensity 810 in a budget sector too. But the thing is, my perfect actual question is the performance. So my first target is the camera. I have seen that the Snapdragon 695 5G processor isn't able to capture 4K video recording, right?
Yes.
And that's the only way that Snapdragon 695 5G is that it is 6 series is having that much optimization and stuff, but the way it has been so sold is the way of the 5G.
You have to understand that when you are talking about the budget thing, if you are buying the budget phone, then there are the companies who make the phone in the budget. The thinking of the budget thing is that the people will not use much 4K, they will stick to the 1080p. The budget is that if you are taking the price like the 20 or 25,000, then the company will decide that this is the targeted company that they will use the 4K thing.
But when the 695 5G also comes in the price of the 20-25,000, then what you will do? And so the 695 5G, the processor, this guy is if it comes at a 2025, as I told you, it won't be satisfying a lot of needs. But this guy isn't able to capture 4K, which is, if I'm wrong, let me correct over here. And it's kind of unusual too.
Yes, uh, the 695 is designed in the way that this phone can use the 5G if including the anyone, and is the budget sector also. So you will not able to do the 4K thing, but don't know why many companies are trying to do the experiment and hasn't been successful.
And it is not only for the story for the 695. There is also Snapdragon 480 who is having that same story. There is
Yes.
also MediaTek some of the processors in the Dimensity range who are having the same story. And if you transition from the 5G to the 4G level, then the camera performance goes really good. Even the companies good a good camera sensor and also a good in some of the processor 4G processor are really capable, such as MediaTek Helio G96 is there, which is you can buy it at 15,000 or even under 16,000. It is a really good processor. There is the MediaTek Helio G99, which is again a really good processor. And still, if you go into 4G versions, you might able to get the better. But the thing goes very different due to only one tag. 5G means future proof.
It is the era of the 5G, and people are going crazy. Uh, don't thinking that what are they spending. Many times this thing happens. When the 4G started of the Geo, this thing was happening, but after as the 4G continue, people recognize that they have done something wrong, and they are buying the perfect. But I think when the future, the 6G or maybe 7G, whatever comes, the same thing will happen because people are crazy to use the new things. Doesn't matter what they are spending. Many times this thing happen, and many of the companies take the advantage.
Yes, and it has been so in camera department. A lot of brands have done this, and same
Yes.
goes for the display because you have seen the 720p display, and really 5G only was been so highlighted on that phone, and 720p display or sometimes a 90 hertz IPS LCD or even 120 hertz IPS LCD, and the processor it's 5G at around that 2025 sometimes when it was new in the demand. And currently we have seen the 90 hertz with a 720p display, which is I don't know why companies are doing that, but in 4G also and in 5G also it has been so.
There is a lot of gaming going on because people want the 5G as well as they want the refresh rate also for the gaming. So many are company taking chances, and I think has a great sale because people want to say that I have the 90 hertz screen, and has been still successful, I think.
Yeah, but in some manners, uh, to be frank, I use this. I am onto a 1080p full HD display, and I have seen the 720p display, 480p display, and even 360p display. And at the time when they were introduced new to the market, it was good. But in 2023, or you can say in 2022, also in the past, as for me, it wasn't acceptable.
The demand factor also come because if this types of display doesn't has a lot of demand, then the company can make this type of display in very cheap manner, like the 720p displays and also the 480p displays also. So the
But
thing is
thankfully, that's a really good condition that 480p display isn't there, or you can say 540p display aren't available currently. Otherwise, companies might even transition us to that era too.
also, yeah, if this if they are not existing, and the company is making the 480p display, then it might be get expensive for that because they will bring with the some sort of phones, so not with the each phone because not a
Yes,
era of
exactly.
480p. Yeah.
Yeah. And so
But the same thing happened with the 720p also. Either they have left some of the old phones which are lagging with the 720p, they can use by that one and sell it out all the stuff. This thing also can be happen. So that is why they are bringing that thing. And this is might be they know that this is not an perfect phone, but to sell the stuff they have to do the thing to just stock out their stuff which is remaining in the bag.
Yeah, that could be a good reason to sell out 720p display, or you can say 8 megapixel macro depth sensors. Sorry, not macro depth, 8 megapixel ultra, 2 megapixel macro, 5 megapixel depth or depth sensors, anything like that. Leftover, make a phone and sell it out. Nice. That's why I
Yes.
believe that the Vivo's Y series actually existed.
Yes. Because if you buy the large uh, quality of things, you will get the benefit on that. So man, each company will be doing the same thing. They are not, I think, personally making that this is only for this. Many company do that thing, and the phone are getting very expensive. These are made in
Yeah.
the
We have
slots.
seen
Yes.
we have seen a lot of examples, and that might also be due to the supply chain effect that the 720p display, or you can say this 5G is getting more into the trend.
Yes.
So now let's talk about the third and the most important topic, the performance. And kind of say the 5G processors actually have a good processors, but in a way of the performance, if you play games on the regular basis on the 5G phones, you might have seen a light of a small gap between if you compare it with the Snapdragons, not Snapdragons, MediaTek Helio G96 with the MediaTek Dimensity 700. Then there is a lot of ups and downs with both of the processors.
You have to remember that G series is not providing the 5G, but they are still new, and 700 is old. Forget about the 5G factor, but 700 is the old processor. You have to remember, if you are don't talking about much more of the specs thing, but if you are thinking that some features are new and company will not bring the same thing each and every time with the Helio are also getting updated. I think competing with the 700 would be a great, because I think G99 is competing with the 700 if I'm not wrong.
Yes, it is a really good processor, and G99 has competed with the Dimensity 810 also. It is giving a tight performance match, or you can say tight um, fight between both of them, and also the not that 900, 700 series and 800 series are into that type of stuff.
If you are still thinking for the 5G thing and not buying the 4G, but the 4G also has the capability, is the best example for the G99. Why I'm telling?
Exactly,
Because
that's completely true.
each and every time when I see the whole thing, the G99 is the not a bad processor.
Yes, the G99 is good processor, but companies aren't taking companies aren't taking their time and implementing this G99 onto their phones. I've seen only a couple of phones with the G99, and only the range of these phones just to make sure there is availability of a full G phone they enter into the G99. And Snapdragon, I believe they have completely left the 4G market.
No, yeah, they have completely left. There has been not any 4G, I think, because the 4 series they were targeting for 4G is now also the 5G.
Yeah, the 4 Gen 1 is also 5G, right?
Yes.
Ah, see, so it is happening so. But yeah, 4 Gen 1 is a really good processor, and in a budget sided range, it is good. 4
It
Gen
is
1,
a
7 Gen
it
1,
is
8 Gen 1.
something like that. They have to make this processor to compete with the 700, because the 4 Gen 1 is not as flagship as the 8 Gen 2, but they have made in such a way that they can come with the features of the flagship also.
Yeah, and that the 4 Gen 1 was my favorite personally. When it was introduced, I thought it will be on the 4 nanometer, but no. But sadly, it is a really, really good processor. And I've seen a lot of smartphones. Firstly, there was in my eyes, my first pop-up was Vivo, and I was going to buy it just because of the Snapdragon 4 Gen 1. So it's a really good processor.
I think iQOO also made with one 4 Gen 1, I think.
Yeah, Vivo iQOO. I didn't remember completely, but they both might have made. I didn't exactly remember, but it was a really good processor.
And also, if we were talking about the 700 and G99, the crazy thing about both the processor is both the CPU is looking very much similar. We can say is has similar to say, and the crazy thing is G99 is made on the 6 nanometer, while 700 is the 7 nanometer thing. So this is
Yeah,
also.
and if you don't know nanometer, um, I I will explain, but KRS knows more into the processor. He will be better explainer.
A nanometer is the kind of thing which will help you to improve your battery quality. Also, the sizing of the 6 nanometer is quite small as compared to the 7. So, if you are adjusting something into the mode in the future, also with this thing will be help it out. The nanometer will also help it out in the certain kind of performance also, and it is better as small as the nanometer you will get the better performance is the line. Also the GPU over there is also the similar, so we can say all the certain things look similar, but the nanometer advantage takes the G99 to the one level up.
Yes, exactly. And it is G99 is also based upon the TSMC's nanometer technology, which is if you know TSMC, you know it is one of the best processor making company. They make the Apple processors. Apple uses the A16 Bionic at a 4 nanometer. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is there, which is also based upon the 4 nanometer. And so more small, more power efficient, more good battery capacity holder, and good performance will be taken out from a very tiny nanometers, which is nice.
So this is the reason. If I don't know, the Helio has also the capability of the 5G, but why they are not bringing? Because
I don't know. See, I was a big fan of the Helio series because it was only available in the budget side. The P series and the G series was my favorite. The G88, the P60. But currently, if you go around, this processors are okay still. It's okay, but they need a lot of work on the back end side. And if in future, if it comes, see, 5G era is future, and it will definitely go ahead and bring a
5G
good
is
performance.
starting, but I think the Helio has also a chance to enter with
Yes,
something
exactly.
new, because they are bringing the great thing, and also they are competing with the 4Gs to the 5G also.
And Helio also has a really good reputation in the market from the past.
Yes.
So yeah, those were some of the things about 5G having performance. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section down below. And for more amazing content like this, like, share, subscribe, gonna be appreciated. Pressing the bell icon, you can get yourself. Stay tuned. This was Captain Diawar.
KRS here. We will soon be back with another video. Hopefully you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press bell notification to all, so never miss any other update. You will get the videos as you needed in this channel, because this is of the KRS and DRS talks. Also, you can comment in the detail about the next topic. So we are interesting to cover the more certain topics which are related to that, and coming with the next one.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Basically, we will catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay connected. Peace out.